Welcome back to the second half of Mission Pro Wrestling. We are live on Title Match Network for Don't Stop Me Now from the Southern Star Brewery in Conroe, Texas. I'm Denise Salcedo, joined in commentary today by Candace, Cordelia. Candace, are you ready for this second half of the action?
So very ready. I'm a huge fan of both Willow Nightingale and Shazza McKenzie. Can't wait to see what they bring to the Mission Pro ring tonight.
Like you said, we got Willow Nightingale, we got Shazza McKenzie. These are two names that I feel we know very well. If you are out there, you're following the independent scene, if you're watching, we just saw Willow Nightingale on Ring of Honor and AEW. You guys know, if you are following it, you know who these two women are. And here's the thing, Candace, this is actually the first matchup, believe it or not, the first matchup between Willow Nightingale and Shazza McKenzie in any sort of capacity. They've never been in a singles action together, never been in tag team matches together. However, here's the thing though, they know each other very well based off of their work in Shimmer, and so this is going to be an interesting matchup to see, you know, what they finally bring together in the ring against one another.
I'm very shocked at that stat, and I'm also shocked at the fact that this is Willow's second time at Mission Pro. I mean, I can't believe it, and as far as we can see and hear and know of Willow Nightingale, everyone loves Willow. So having her here again is such a massive treat for all of us watching.
And already we've gotten up to a speedy start, a bunch of takedowns, and a couple of near falls already to kick the match off here. This seems to me like it's going to be a very high energy pace between both Shazza and Willow. And as you mentioned that this is Willow's second time in Mission Pro Wrestling, Shazza McKenzie is no stranger to Mission Pro Wrestling as well. In fact, here's why a win for either one of these women would be so huge. So, both Shazza McKenzie and Willow Nightingale actually lost their Mission Pro Wrestling debuts. Both of them lost, so can you imagine what a win would mean to both Willow and Shazza?
And we saw a little handshake there, but it was very short-lived, as we're seeing both of them give their very all here in the ring. They're hungry for this, and I can only imagine Shazza being extremely hungry because she was in lockdown in Australia for 2 years, so I know she's just itching, and she has been itching to get back.
And we see some suplexes there from Willow Nightingale, keeping a hold there of Shazza. Shazza cradling in here. Not enough for an actual pin, though, but we see Willow Nightingale come back with a kick to the midsection, grabbing the knee of Shazza, going for that suplex, going for that pin. Not enough there. Very high energy, very high impact here with both of these women, and I'm so glad that you mentioned the fact that Shazza McKenzie was in lockdown in Australia for 2 years. Can you, Willow going for the pin here? Nope, not enough there. Can you imagine the frustration of not being able to leave the country for 2 years due to the global pandemic?
Well, she's certainly showing her passion, the hunger, and the drive. But Willow, famous cartwheel from Willow.
And we're seeing a couple of elbows there from Willow Nightingale to the back of Shazza McKenzie. And here's the thing about Shazza, you know, she was locked up in Australia for 2 years due to the global pandemic, but now she has been on what she is calling her redemption tour. This is her third month of a 3-month tour in the United States. This is her basically trying to come back and rebuild her reputation in the United States. You know, we've seen her at GCW. Now she's here in Mission Pro Wrestling. So Shazza McKenzie, there she goes with a couple of strikes to the chest of Willow Nightingale. Not only would a win in Mission Pro Wrestling be a huge thing for her, but it would also be that thing like she's been craving for this, you know, since she was in Australia, and she's finally getting a taste of that action once again here tonight.
For a moment, Willow looks to be in quite the bind there.
And we're seeing a little bit of that anger, a little bit of that aggression from Shazza McKenzie, diving that knee to the back of Willow Nightingale, really putting that force on her back, laying off there. Good job on our referee Hella there, calling the action, making sure everything's fair and square, and a chop to the chest of Willow Nightingale. What are your immediate thoughts here of Shazza and Willow, Candace?
A lot of chemistry. I'm really liking this. You know, they both have great intensity in the ring. They both are very fluid. And it looks like Willow is getting up. There it is. There it is to the mat.
And now she's stretching that left arm of Shazza. Not a position that Sasha wants to be in, and Willow is adding more force in there by using her left leg to add more pain. Shazza tries to get a pin there, but it doesn't work out for her. I love all of the counters that we've been seeing. Every time we think that one of these women have found themselves in a bad predicament, the other finds a way to get out of it there.
Two count.
Ooh, we see that anger there from Shazza.
She better watch it. She better watch it with the ref there.
And a kick to the back of Willow. Now, here's the thing that I do want to mention, and Candace, you can add to this. One of the things that is very exciting about Willow, and one of the reasons she's such a fan favorite, is she is just so much fun to watch her wrestle. She's just like a very happy, lively person.
And we'd love to see it. I mean, do you know one person that does not like Willow Nightingale, Denise? I don't know anyone.
I don't know. And there we go. Shazza trying to get the pin there once again. Not enough. Now looks like she seems to be, there we go, adding a little bit of pain there to Willow, getting her with a couple of elbows, also using that left leg to stretch out the left arm of Willow while also incorporating those elbows to the side of Willow's neck, stretching her out there.
Wondering if this could be it for Willow Nightingale.
And you mentioned nobody hating Willow Nightingale. They better not. You find yourself on the opposite side of Willow Nightingale and you will get yourself some pain. The crowd here at Conroe, Texas, inside the Southern Star Brewery, getting behind Willow Nightingale. She has an effect on people. People want to cheer for Willow. People want to get behind the babe with the power.
Shazza attempting to pull Willow out of the ring, but it doesn't quite work.
Shazza now going to the top rope. What does she have in mind here? DDT to the mat. Looks like she's going for the pin, and it's a 2 count there. Shazza showing a little bit of frustration there, but I feel like you gotta have patience, Candace, and something tells me that Shazza has patience though. After being locked down in Australia for 2 years, she's got to have patience, right?
Which is incredible, the fact that she has patience, because as we've been stating, she was locked down for so long. I could only imagine the frustration of just getting back and having these hard-hitting matches, but she's doing a fantastic job, and she's giving Willow a lot to earn here.
Insecurity there from Willow Nightingale, bringing down Shazza McKenzie. Kind of looks like Shazza's seeing stars right now. Willow running her entire body into Shazza. Shazza doesn't know where she's at right now. Willow bringing her down. I love this. I love the intensity. I love the way that Willow keeps things going when she's in the ring right now. Candace, let the people know what hashtag they can use right now on social media. Let the people know they are enjoying Willow and Shazza.
Folks, you hear it right now. Hashtag MPW Don't Stop Me Now. Use it on Twitter, Instagram, whatever social media accounts you have, and keep on following all of the fantastic action right here.
And our crowd here in Conroe, Texas, definitely getting fired up for these two women right now. Both of them to their knees as they try to find the strength, the inner strength. Chopping each other, punching each other. Oh, a slap to the face from Shazza. Oh, double chops there from Willow, and a clothesline. Not enough to keep Shazza down. There's another clothesline.
Willow is getting riled up.
Oh, the fire, the aggression, is this it? And that is enough to get the win.